Besides the chicken, you're going to need about 3 tablespoons of chopped up garlic. Now this garlic is my dehydrated garlic, and what I'm doing is rehydrating it right now. So about 3 tablespoons. Y'all know me, it's probably more like 4. We're going to have to use some lemon juice. Now, lemon juice for this chicken, it's best to have fresh lemons, but I don't have fresh lemons. So what I'm going to use is lemon juice. I'm going to need some olive oil. What I need is about 2 tablespoons of rosemary. No, this here is oregano. 2 tablespoons of oregano. About 2 tablespoons of rosemary. And about a tablespoon of thyme. Maybe a tablespoon and a half of thyme. You're going to need black pepper and you're going to need some salt. Now, I don't have any fresh lemons, so what I am going to do is take some of my dehydrated lemons and I'm going to reconstitute those. And instead of putting it on top of the chicken as you normally do, I'm going to put it on the bottom of the chicken. So it soaks up the fluid and it'll go into my chicken. We want a nice, spicy, lemony chicken. And the same with the garlic that was cut up and is being rehydrated. Just go ahead and use that fluid, the water that's in there, to reconstitute it. We're going to start out using a 9 by 13 inch pan. You do not have to grease this. You don't have to do anything with it. What we're going to do, let's see, I'm going to take some of the lemons. You hear that nice ka-ching, ka-ching? That's good. Just take it out. Throw some in the pan. Now, if you don't have the dehydrated lemon, of course, you can use regular lemons. You can even skip this process, or this part of the whole thing, if you want to. I just put a few lemons down in the pan. Then I'm going to lay my chicken, just all different pieces, just put it in there somehow. This is going to look very pretty too. When it's all done, you'd be surprised how beautiful that is. Okay. All your chicken should fit in a 9 by 13 inch pan. Now when you're done with that, let's put that over to the side for a minute. We're going to have our garlic. Now you can use fresh garlic, of course, but I would use a little bit of water. Take all your spices that I showed you earlier. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of pepper, put that in there. I like this is spicy, and this is so good. And I'm going to take a little bit of my salt. I like the real salt. There you go. Couple pinches, actually, couple pinches. Now, with the lemon juice, if you have real lemons, fine. If not, I'm going to use about 2 of these containers. Okay, normally you would use 2 juice lemons. Well, I use more than that. I like the flavor. Just go ahead and pour it in. If you have fresh lemons, use fresh lemons. And then with your olive oil, put in about anywhere from a half a cup to maybe 2/3 of a cup. There you go. Let me get that. Okay, stir that all up. It's going to be pretty pungent. The smell about knocks your socks off, but that's what you want. That's what makes it so good. Just mix it all up like you would if it was some kind of salad dressing. This is real heavily garlic. Now the nice thing about this recipe, folks, is you go ahead and you make it the way you want it. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more oil in there. I'm going to put a little bit more lemon juice. There's nothing written in stone what you have to do. If you want more pepper, if you want some other spice, go ahead and throw it in. But this is the basic recipe. Is olive oil, garlic, rosemary, thyme, oregano, lemon, and of course your chicken. Some people use the lemon, some don't. Then all you do, let me make sure you could see this. All you do is pour it in. Make sure every piece of your chicken gets it. Now some people only marinate this. I don't. I cook it. I just cook it right with it. I'll put it in the oven at about 350 and make sure my chicken is getting nice feel to it. Put some of the garlic on top of the chicken. All I'm going to do here is put it in the oven at 350. Let me see. Oh my God, that is so good. This is delicious. Cook it just like it is at 350 for about an hour. I wanted to give you a close-up of that chicken. Doesn't that look good? Now, the whole thing is I want you to cook it for an hour, but it's up to you where you go from there. Sometimes you get a nice brown glaze over it. Just looks delicious. And I'll show you what it looks like finished cooking. It's only, believe it or not, it's only 6:30 in the morning here. And I'm making dinner. But I promised you I was going to make videos. And even though it's a dinner dish, I'm going to go ahead and make it. We could always warm it up later. But this is the way it should look like in the pan before we cook it. While it's cooking, if you want to, you can go ahead and marinate it. See how I'm doing? While it's cooking up. You know, I just like all these little pieces of garlic on the chicken. I don't like them falling off. But there you go. Everything's cooking pretty nice. Oh, I wish you could smell this. This is unbelievable. Well, I know it's good. And here it is, all cooked. It's exactly, we're down exactly 1 hour. And you'll notice, see the lemons? The lemons are totally reconstituted. Okay. Just to show you, those are our strawberries. I'm going to take you through a walk through the garden today and show you all the things we're growing. But for right now, let's put something on the plate. Oh, this is so good. Ted, do you want dark meat?
Yes.
I know it's a crazy breakfast, but what can I say? I wanted to show people how to make this. How does it smell in here?
It smells good.
Yeah, I know. And that's a wonderful, oh well, you know, if we're out and it's a SHTF situation, you're going to love this. But I'll tell you what, don't do this for the first few months because the smell is just kick-butt-ski. And it would travel all over the place. So this is a wonderful dish. Make it now. You're going to love it.